Alright guys, welcome to Master Magro. Today we're gonna be mixing some nutrition for the Gorilla Runtz, and we're gonna water them. First time they're gonna be getting some nutrition during day 17 since they sprout out of the soil. And we're gonna be looking at the Tangies during day 18 since they sprout out of the soil. And we're gonna be topping them, all three of them. All right. Oh, we're gonna mix 4 liters using distilled water. Clean water, no mineral or nothing in it. So we could give them a full dose of the nutrition. There's 4 liters. Put our air stone in the bucket to mix our nutrition. So in this run, we're using the Remo line of nutrition. This is the Calmeg Micro Grow and Bloom. And because it's synthetic, you always want to shake it good. So we'll go with week 1 because the first dose, 5 millimeter per gallon. A gallon is 3.78, I believe, liters. So we have 4 liters. A little bit more, but that's fine. So 5 millimeters. 15, too much. 20, 10, I mean. And 5. So that's our CalMag. Now our micro. Put some paper towel down. Most likely gonna make a mess, so paper towel save the day. Going to save the day. Ten, 5. Micro grow, nar grow. I believe those are 5 milliliters per gallon, yes. Same thing as the other night when we watered the Tangie. Now we're doing the Gorilla Runtz. That's our grow, NPK, our bloom. Oh. Perfect, 5. All right. Give that a stir. So a couple of days ago when we did our mix for the Tangie, we had 602 ppm, I believe. So we just did the same mix, so we should get roughly the same and the same amount of liter, 4 liter. So we should get the same ppm reading, close to it. Let's see. Flash twice, main is ready. 581 on this one. Rinse it in water to clean it. Wipe it off with a paper towel. It's their first feed. 581 is a little low, but that's fine. I'm sure there's still some nutrition left in the soil that they could use, uptake if they need to, using the Blue Lab pH pen. Merge it into the water. 5.6. So for this run, I started to use the TNB up and down pH. It's a powdery pH instead of synthetic. Last run we used the Advance, and before that that's the Advanced synthetic pH up and down, hydroponic pH up and down, synthetic. But this time with that TNB we're going natural. So I'm gonna go get some warm water instead, because if I just throw that in a bucket in room temperature water, it's gonna take longer to dissolve. So I'm gonna go put some hot warm water in the solo cup and mix it in the solo cup. Then we could pH up with it. Be right back. So I just do like half of a cup of warm water. Check a reading again, make sure that we need to go up with it. Yeah, 5.4. We want to be around 6.0, 6.2 in early veg. So just grab a little spoon. What's that? Half a tablespoon. That's what it looked like. Mix it in there. In the warm water to dissolve it. It's a lot quicker this way than doing it in the bucket with just room temperature water. Alright, I think that's all dissolved. Just gonna pour a little bit. See what that does. Mix it up. Get a proper reading. Just turn off. Turn it back on. 6.4. 6.5. That didn't took much. Give that a minute and make sure that let it settle so we got the right pH. Well, in Canada, we have a long weekend coming up, the civic holiday, and I'll be making some bubble ash. And gonna do some of my last service, the honey papaya. I'll show you my fresh frozen. There's the Bubble Magic 5-gallon washing machine. I bought this last year, the year before, the Magic Butter. I haven't used it yet. So we have some Charlotte Angel, Charlotte Angel honey papaya, strawberry cough, honey papaya down there, honey papaya up here. So got a lot of fresh frozen to do bubble ash, guys. Got some ice to get us going down there. Bag of ice. Yes, sir. So I'll be doing a video on making bubble ash. Let's check our pH again. See if it's steady. 6.7. 6.7. And that's fine. Yeah, we'll go with 6.7. What the heck? And good thing about the TNB, pH up and down. I could use the pH down right now to bring it down, and it won't affect the nutrition in my mix or anything. If it would be synthetic, the only way that would be able to bring it down is to add more water in it. Because if you go up with synthetic, you're not supposed to use the pH down synthetic to pH down with. That's what I heard and learned. So, but with this TNB powder stuff, you could pH down or up if you need to with it to change the pH. So that's a good thing about it, but we'll go ahead with the 6.7. Yeah, 6.7 steady. Rinse off the pan in clean water. Wipe it down. Wipe the eye a bit. Alright. It's off. Turn the air stone off. before taking them out of the water, because if I leave it running and I take them out of the water, it's gonna suck air into the machine, and it's not good for the machine. Same before you turn the machine on, you should put your air stone in your water, your mitts, before to plug it in. Coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. I love my coffee. Alright, guys. We'll take this up in the 4x4 tent and go water the Gorilla Runtz. And then we're gonna top the go water the Gorilla Runtz, the 4x4 tent, bring that upstairs, and we're gonna top the Tangie. See you there. Alright guys, we're in a 4x4 tent. So these are the 3 Tangies that we're gonna top. And these are the 3 Gorilla Glue that we're gonna water now. Ugh. 1 liter the feeder, 1 liter the feeder. Hard to believe that they're only a day behind from the Tangie, eh? The size different. The Tangie's cross with California orange, and the light is bright, and skunk, and should I have my sunglasses. The Gorilla Runtz is cross with GG4, which is Gorilla Glue 4, and Black Runtz. She's the indica dominant, and the Tangie 70% sativa and 30% indica. Yeah, these Gorilla Runtz, they're germinated a day behind the Tangie, and they're sprouted a day behind the out of the soil behind the Tangies. But they look all healthy, they're not as big. They look healthy, look like they're gonna make it. We'll keep running her. Give her some love and she'll be alright. Alright, now we're gonna top. I'm gonna do the back one, and then I'll bring you guys over and I'll show you a closer look. It's gonna be hard to do with one end. Alright, back one's out of the way. Now I'll show you. Oh, I do them too. And that's the one top I just took off. You could use scissors. You could take the whole top if you want to, way down there. But all I do, I just break it off. And this one is gonna be between them two. I'll do it this way. You have a better look. That little one there in the middle. So I bend it one way. Oh, hold on, trying with one end. And looking at the camera at the same time. So you guys could see. Boom. And then you just press down on the two leaves. So those two little flower here gets light. So you just bend these two down. I'll come in every day and bend them down. Just like that. Then that's exposed those two little ones. And that'll become two main branch. And do this one. So bend these two branch down. Now I'm gonna grab the top. Just break it off. Bend it. You hear it snap. And that's all there is to it, guys. And those two, gonna, instead of one branch with one main cola, gonna have two branches with two main cola. Yep. Yeah, I should take the bottom leaves off, the one that's touching the soil down there. That one there. I'm gonna be, later on, I'm gonna be taking the bottom branch off, because as they grow, they're not gonna get any light anyway. Same with this one, take the bottom leaves off. Touching the ground, I don't like any leaf touching the ground. Yeah. When you water them, they get wet. Then the light hits them and then they burn. See the yellowing? Probably water went on it. Set on the top of the soil. I don't like that. Yeah. Alright guys, I'll pick up my mess down there, and that's it for this one. Master my girl, like, share and comment, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.